Hello and good evening. My name is John, and we're here playing Hustle Cat as part of my Steam cleaning series, where we go through every game in my Steam library eventually, then arbitrarily rate and or review them after we have playtime. Now, I have heard about this game, but I have not yet played it. We're going to go into new game here and find out. My name is Avery Gray. We're going to do they, them, address pending, degree, yeah, skills, rest management, nutrition consumption, meme curation, 12 words per minute. Oh, sure. This is me! This is me. Oh. I think I fell asleep on the couch again. The little lasers of sunlight are zapping right onto my face in the middle of the curtains. I think they especially aimed to burn out my eyes. Oof. What is it, like noon? Jeez. Not my fault. The couch pulls you in like you're drowning in bread dough. Trying to see what I recognize here. My spine pops a loud protest as I swim free from my bread dough cushion trap. I'm gonna have to apologize to Aunt Wendy. I'm probably leaving a dent in the shape of my ass in the cushions. Well, I have to apologize for a couple things, actually. There's already a cat bed there. Cat stuff. Your cane. Okay, I know this looks bad, but it's almost not even my fault. I can't help that clutter is naturally drawn into my gravitational pull. Honestly, it makes me feel a little more comfortable, you know? Like I really live here instead of just like I'm couch surfing at my aunt's. But like I'm living in a future furniture catalog. Not that I'm ungrateful. Aunt Wendy is awesome to let me use her apartment while she's away. She helped talk mom and dad into letting me come all the way out to the city too. She's pretty cool. I hear rustling behind me, like fingernails on a chalkboard. Cardboard. Fingernails on cardboard? What does that even sound like? Makes me pause for a second, but I jump when I realize what it is. Hey, Mochi! Mochi, knock it off. Mochi, the living trash bag disguised as a cat, stares up indignantly from inside the pizza box. He's trying to scrape some dried up cheese off the bottom again. His little mushed up face is probably trying to stare me down, but it's kind of hard to tell when he's looking with those crossed eyes. Mochi! That is a weird cat. Meow! I clap my hands a few times to break the stalemate. He jumps at the sound, then waddles back to the bedroom in defeat. I guess I'm such too, I might as well get to whatever I'm going to do today. I shuffle to the curtains and throw them open. My laptop's still open on the coffee table. Oh yeah, job searching, I guess. That's what I was going to do. I plop back down on the couch, already sinking into the cushions, and take a look. Geez, there's so many tabs here. Which one did I leave Greg's list open to again? Not that one. This one? Or this one? Hey, this one. Nah, that's just another cat video. I was up all night watching Jelly Donut, the cat who balances donuts on her head. I have no idea how to get a cat to do something like that. Guess that's why Mochi and I aren't internet famous. Find the tab and start scrolling through listings again. It's not like anything new has gone up since yesterday, I bet. Sidewalk cleaner intern, college credit only. Internet comments section, proofreader, fundraising street team intern unpaid. Yeah, it's been like this all month. Can you really blame me for getting up and watching cat videos? Eh. I know this is kind of supposed to take time, but try telling to mom and dad or my savings. All these gets me back home anytime. And I really have to get this done before Aunt Wendy gets back. Dr. Yep Cola sounds pretty good. Pizzaloids? I was thinking about writing other cover letters making my will to exist a road away. I'm going to go for a walk. When I got here, I expect to be buried in the noise and the city traffic and crowd, but it's actually quite quiet. The apartment is on the street, far from the main street side, on a side street. Oh, far from the main street bustle. From here, the noise of the city are just a distant hum. It's comforting, like the buzz of an old tube TV. I have to walk like 20 minutes to get to the train from here, but I rarely leave the neighborhood, so it doesn't really matter. Still, living a small-time life in the city, I guess. Whatever, I got plenty of adventures in this neighborhood. I could just set out in any direction and find something new, even if I've been down that way before. Sure, I get lost a lot too, but that's half the fun, right? I turn the corner end of the block and head up a tiny side street I haven't tried yet. Neatly arranged trash cans on the side of the road. I think I'm behind some stores right now. I'm expecting a dead end, but the road suddenly curves to the right. It looks too narrow for cars, but the faded white lines marked in the middle seem to claim some brave drivers could try their luck. You know, when they do the black screen stuff, they could have done anything. I think it would have been better. I don't know. I decided to follow the sharp bend in the road. After I pass a tall partition, I'm surprised by what I see. A cat's paw! A squat three-story building painted so ostensibly bright it'd be impossible to miss sits in front of me. A cat's paw? that a pet store or something? Maybe I can get a dumb toy for dumb munchie. As I walk to the front doors of the building, I don't see aisles of pet food. I expect from broad store windows today. It looks like there are couches and tables in nichely arranged rows. It's a cat cafe. Oh, so this is one of those pretentious restaurants with a pithy nonsense name, huh? I can feel my interest deflate and sink into my stomach. Just as I'm about to turn and continue walking away, I notice a sign in the window that declares, "Now hiring! Inquire within." I'm hardly dressed for a job inquiry, but I might as well give it a shot, right? I look to my right as I walk up to the door and see a little orange and white cat lying belly up, sunning itself against the window. It doesn't seem terribly sanitary to have a cat in a restaurant, but whatever, I like cats. Bells tinkle delicately as I tug on the handle. The heavy door creaks open. Look at them kitties! This one over here looks like they're in trouble. Someone should give them a little boost. I like that image, the 9 box. This place is so classy it feels fake. It looks like a game board exploded here. I don't know what that exactly means. Isn't that what the palace was like in Wonderland? Like, with the cards and stuff? Is a purple cat gonna start talking to me now? Is that foreshadowing? Though none of them are purple, boy are there a lot of cats. I think I can count at least 8 right off the bat, and they're all over the place, romping around the floor, sleeping on some built-in structures in the wall. Barely have time to take it all in when I hear a voice call out to me. Question. Welcome! Please sit wherever you like. I shuffle in place for a moment and first unsure where the voice came from, then whatever I want to sit or if I want to keep this strictly business. Actually... There's a person. I start at the source of the voice looms into view. He appears suddenly from the second-story landing, covered the length of the floor in a few long strides. You look confused. Is this your first time here? Would you like me to explain a bit about how this cafe works? We have to give you a tour. His eyes are gentle. He's one of those people who smiles with his entire body. It's positively infectious. Actually, I'm here about the job. Oh! His pause is brief, but it worries me a little. Is it really surprising that someone would come in and ask about a job? Did I do it wrong? Oh, great, we don't get a lot of responses. I think it's because Mr. Graves only puts out the sign in the window. This has to be running in screen capture, so that's why you're getting Steam pop-ups. I apologize. He doesn't want to advertise anywhere. Good thing I came in then, huh? You're right! His smile is broad, but his eyes creep to the back of the cafe like he's looking for an escape. Okay, you can take a seat. I'll go to get the owner. He'll be able to tell you a little more about what he's looking for. You got it! Oh, and what's your name? Avery. Avery, cool. I'm Landry. Landry? I'm gonna go with Landry. Or this must be Landry. Nice to meet you. Okay, I'll be right back. He bounds up the stairs and disappears. I begin to sit at the little cafe table, but freeze halfway as I hear a faint exclamation of dismay. It is followed by thundering footsteps, then by Landry's return. Oh, Avery, I'm sorry. Well, what? I didn't offer you any coffee. Would you like some? Oh, don't scare me like that. Sure. You got it. He vanishes the back again and reappears carefully balancing a stout white mug atop a black saucer in one hand and a tiny creamer in the other. Gently sets the mug and creamer before me. I forgot to ask how to take your coffee, so I brought you some milk. There's sugar on the table if you like. Oh, thank you. Okay, I'll check with Graves this time. I mean it. Landry bounds into the back room again and is out of sight. A Siamese cat timidly peers at him as he goes, then directly at me, wide-eyed, worried look. ... thinks the Siamese cat. I give it an awkward smile and nod before I realize I'm treating a cat like a stranger in an elevator. I dump most of the milk and 3 sugar packs in my coffee before I can get it to consistency in LA. I pour what should be a little splash of extra milk, but the creamer's whole worst spills into it, almost overflows. Mew. The cat's looking at me like it's offended by what I just did. What? Like a cat knows anything about coffee. You are very goth, sir, and you have 2 colored eyes. When Landry finally returns, he's not alone. This is Graves, the owner of the cafe. Graves, this is Avery. He looks like he should own a bookstore that insists it sells tomes, not books. Or maybe he sells crystals that balance your chakras. Or maybe this is what the owners of cat cafes look like. I've never seen. Ah! His eyes are 2 different colors. Can't focus on both at the same time. Which one am I supposed to look at? My attention is sucked into the icy blue one. Is he wearing a contact to complete his dark Renaissance look? I think it was his eye. Yes, it was this. Eh? He had the eyes of a vulture, a pale blue eye, with a film over it. Whenever it fell upon me, my blood ran cold, and so by degrees, very gradually, it made up my mind to take the life of an old man, and thus rid myself of the eye forever. Excuse me? Telltale heart, you were looking at my eye. Kids, don't you read that in high school? Well, yeah, but... Idris heterochromia. It's more common in cats than human. What a weirdo. I'm not sure I want to work with a guy like this. You're not wrong. Oh, cool. I didn't know that. You have purple eyes. Who are you to judge? Might as well humor him a bit. If the guy's gonna sign my paychecks, he can rattle off as many weird cat facts as he like. Oh, cat facts. Graves, would you mind telling Avery a bit about this place? I think it'd be good if you could talk about what we do here. Grave looks like the notion is causing him physical pain. You can tell by the dot of sweat coming down his cheek. I'm not too keen on this idea either, Chief. You didn't do that already? Don't you think it sounds better coming from the owner? You're going to be doing the interview anyway. Good point. Mondre, this cafe will collapse in trouble without you around to keep me on track. Ha 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 ha. Alright, Avery. I didn't prepare a speech, so you have to forgive me. I'm surprised to hear that, but I guess there aren't any Poe stories that he can quote for this situation. I like to take care of strays. I like coffee, I like good desserts, I like a beautiful room. That orange cat is quite large. I wanted a place where I could have all those at once. This is how a cat's paw was born. These cats here are from the neighborhood. Oh. Usually they want to come here, so I don't have to convince them to come in. Forever home. Pithy. Hate that term. But the cats who want to be adopted are listed on the wall over there. I'm a good matchmaker for people and cats. I can tell who's a good fit for the cat's personality. They meet my standards, they've got a new family member. It's good to you to help them find homes like that. Well, if I had the room, I'd just keep them all. Mwahaha. He totally means that, doesn't he? Cool. I got to be interviewed by a cat hoarder. I don't know, it's probably better that way, right? Who knows? Follow me, we'll talk on the second floor. Dora finishes the sentence. They're already 3 steps up the stairs to the balcony. So much for introduction to the cafe, I guess. That's a cutie. I shake my head a little and follow him. After all, I really need a job. Make our way to the second floor of the balcony, which, except for us, is only occupied by those maze-looking cakes in the display case there. I wonder if I can get a size on my way out. Graves leads down the balcony cafe and raises his voice to the people below, or to the cats, I guess, since the cat's the only thing I can see from here. Hayes, would you get us some coffee? Is that the chef? Haven't seen anybody besides him and Landry. Oh, I already had a cup. Is that going to stop you from another? You can't have enough coffee, especially when Hayes is the one making it. I don't think I met Hayes. You may have. You may not know yet. Graves holds himself in the slender chair at the corner table, pushes the opposite chair away from his foot, nudging it just enough to turn it towards me. Come on, sit down, let's talk. You got coffee already. You don't have to be so stiff. Interviews are boring. Make this interesting for both of us. No pressure, huh? Gary sits to the sort of grim Pomp? He's sitting in a skull throne and Raven's going to land on his shoulder anytime. He's already got Ravens right there. Maybe it's more like he's about to roll a die with a lot of sides. I bet he's a nerd. So I'm nerds. Take a seat across from him. Just so you're aware, we're not starting without the coffee. It's right there. There, okay. You can talk, of course. I mean, the interview. Okay. Out of the corner of my eye, I notice a tiny slip of a blonde man standing at the balcony entrance. Ah! I jump a little. When did he get here? I didn't hear anybody come up the stairs at all. This guy a ghost? Graves is like the type to hire ghosts. He looks terrified by my shout. I think I scared him more than he scared me. Gingerly, he sets 2 mugs in front of Graves. Thank you, Hayes, but you should give Avery the other mug. He sounds like he's reminding a child to say thank you. Oh, of course. He glances up at me. Our eyes meet for a millisecond before he suddenly finds something more important to focus on downstairs. He pushes the cup towards me without looking back up. Thank you. Graves' ring clanks against the cup as he takes a drink. Perfect, as always. I don't know what I did without your coffee. Nothing special, really. He talks like it's the first time he's spoken today, quiet and a little hoarse. If that's all, I'll go back to the cats. That's fine. Hayes slipped down the stairs just quietly as he arrived. That kid would make a great ninja. I look down at the coffee. Oh, look at that! And see his sleepy cat face staring up from me in the phone. That is really good. I've only seen latte art on the internet before. Did Hayes really do this? Take a sip, it's not bad if you like coffee, I guess, but it could really use some sugar. There are packets at the table, but I can't bring myself to ruin the phone cat. Now we can get this going. Let's interview. Interview start! I'll even start you off easy. What's your favorite breed of cat? Maine Coon, I don't know, Tabby, my cat. Cats look like they're wearing tuxedos. Well, I was gonna say a black cat, but that's a domestic short hair. I don't see that in here. No, 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 no. And maybe. Cats look like wearing tuxedos. Do you know any other language? How about ciphers? I speak the language of dance, something which I assume is Japanese. Sure. What marine animal would you say best represents you? I'm gonna go with dolphin. What genre of music would you use to describe your work ethic? Classically hardworking, chiptunes, punk, children sing along, chiptunes. On a scale of 1 to 10, marry Miss Interviewer. 1. Draculas or teenage wolves? Teenage wolves. Just kidding with the last one. Interesting, good. I like interesting people. He leans forward, praising me with a taunt smirk on his face. He's like a cat who ate the canary. Maybe I don't want to be interesting by his standards, but it feels kind of flattering nonetheless. Alright, thank you. You start tomorrow. Huh? Oh, great, thank you. Don't run off yet. Oh, I got an achievement. I can't read it though. Close that Craigslist tab. Alright. It's very small. Don't run off yet. I have paperwork for you. Oh, yeah, of course. Barry pushes away from the table, coffee cup in hand. He nabs my saucer, even though I'm not quite finished, and slinks down the stairs. He returns as he never left, trading empty coffee cups for a small stack of papers and a pen. He places in front of me. So what would my job be? We'll see. Did you carry me with no position in mind? Is that how this guy usually works? I feel like I'm in a daze. Too much information, too much coffee. I take the papers and skim through them, deciding pretty much anywhere I see an X on a line. Well, it's all for... And why is there so much? Probably text and stuff, I don't know. And who cares? I got a job. I push the papers back towards Graves and eagerly scoops them off the table. Perfect. We open at 11, be here at 8. We'll have you help with the morning prep. My displeasure seems pretty apparent, but because his mouth cracks another smirk. You can work a later shift after training. You won't have to deal with those cursed mornings for too long. Okay, that's fine. Now go. I have a lot of work to do for tomorrow. You need to get to work fixing that sleep schedule of yours. Oh, okay. He seems to be lost in old world. Problem paperwork I just filed out. I guess there's all sorts of tax I need to deal with hiring people. Why would he do it so casually? Well, whatever. Not my problem. I head downstairs. Landry's back. He looks uncomfortable, waiting at the foot of the balcony. He perks up and sees me. So, I'll see you tomorrow, coworker. Oh, congratulations. You can meet everyone else tomorrow in the morning. I'll make sure they're all ready for a meeting when you get in. How many people work here? Well, there's me, Graves, of course. You met Hayes, Finley, Mason, Reese. That's it. It shouldn't take long to get to know them. Okay, great. I'll see you tomorrow then. Great. See you. Day 1 complete. Wahoo. I'm gonna live it up a little. Gonna paint the town red. I finally have a job. Day tonight. Hustle Cat. Late title card. Here are some scenes that you've already been part of. Here is the other angle of that scene. Enter your name. Finley. Landry. Reese. Mason. Hayes. And Graves. That is not how constellations work. Yeah, this game is trying a little too hard. And Avery. Diet Blast. Hustle Cat. A cat's paw. And why the rust? Rust Cat. Jazz hands. I got lost and I didn't end up painting anything, but it was a nice walk. Womp womp. As I head home, I get this distant feeling about being followed. I don't really know it was a thing that actually happened, but it's hard enough to notice when you see some movement out of the corner of your eye. I turn around. A sleek black cat stands in the middle of the road. It sits down so we make eye contact and thumps his tail testily against the pavement. Got different colored eyes. I guess heterochromia really is pretty common in cats, huh? Should I, like, try to bring it to the cafe? They take care of strays there, after all. I should try. I crouch down slowly as Candy channel towards the cat, backing into it. It doesn't move. I make these little smooching noises that seem to work on some cats. This one doesn't seem terribly impressed. It pins its ears back and looks away, still for a moment before standing up and slinking into the alley. I guess I should just leave to the professionals. Leave it to the professionals. It's time to celebrate. I'm gonna wreck this pizza I grabbed from Pizza Lloyd's on the way home. I picked up a can of wet food for Mochi in the corner store too. I figure we both deserve celebration. Mochi, get your fat lump out here! I got good news. No answer or indication he's even in the same room. You know, he never even asked how my day was. I know how to do this. I walk out his football and crack the lid with wet food. In a flash, he's at my feet, tail shaking like a rotor behind him. Come here, you big moron. I give him a little scratch behind the ear so I dump half the can in his bowl, and the feeding frenzy begins. He acts like I never feed him. Whatever, I'm about to go do the same with this pizza. After a quick jaunt to free myself from the shackles and non-pajama clothing, I flop back on the couch, dinner in hand, laptop in my face. Oh! So there's a new Jelly Donut video. It's a video of her sleeping in a donut box. I love the dumb internet cat. She's always doing something ridiculous. I wonder how our owner gets her to do these tricks. The flooring seems familiar. Where are these filmed? Is it filmed in Hustle Cat or a Cat's Paw? I can feel myself sinking in the bread dough couch cushions. You're gonna be late. You're going to be late. Meow. It's so early. What's his problem? Meow. Bet he wants the other half of the wet food. This is why I don't get it from him that often. I have excavate myself in the couch and do what I can to make a bedhead solution before going. What time is it anyway? I grab my phone to check. 7:40? Oh hell! I'm late for my first day at work. Wart bag. Very valuable Ming vases. Anything else to note? I take the world's fastest shower, but there's no time to dry my hair. I'll have to hope it run fast enough the wind resists the job for me. No time to shove through my duffel. I'm just gonna throw on whatever looks the cleanest. It's not like Grace said anything about dress codes, so whatever. Mochi trays me closely, howling more and more insistently along the way. Like he doesn't care about my punctuality at all. No time to mix the wet food like I dump a scoop of kibble into the bowl on my way out the door. I haven't seen the cat so offended since the one that watched me mess up coffee. Oh, right. They can both deal with it. I can't believe I'm almost late for my first day at work. My first job ever. What a great first person to leave. Thanks for hiring me. Avery the Flake. I start out in a full sprint to the cafe, but it's only about a 10 minutes walk, so it looks like it might not be as bad as I thought. If I run, I can make it less time. Here it is, a cat's paw. Got a good look at ones yesterday, but it feels totally different when it's your boy face, you know? Kinda neat about that. Hey, Avery! Landry peeks his head out of the door frame and waves me in. Hey, it's everybody! Surprised by how many people are standing around. Graves, Landry, Hayes, and there are a few others I haven't seen before. I only see a few cats right now, but they seem utterly disinterested in everything we're doing. They're all piled in a sleep cluster by the window. I feel a little embarrassed and so disheveled, but I'd rather be on time and wet hair than late and looking perfect. Good! You decided to challenge the morning sun after all. Now that the star is here, we can start the show. Still, it's weird as yesterday, I see. Caught another sucker boss? An esteemed co-worker to you, Reese. You just collecting these strays. Hey, before we get too far, everyone should introduce themselves to Avery. Avery, we already met. You already know Graves. Did you meet Hayes yesterday? Briefly. Hello, Hayes. Aha. Hello. He looks like he's trying to slip between the cracks of the tile. How does this guy like this handle a job that deals with people? Hayes is a great barista. He's a great help in the kitchen, but he likes to spend a lot of time with the cats too. Hayes flashes me a quick look. Side of his mouth upturns ever so slightly, like he's trying to smile, but he's out of practice. I reach out to shake his hand, but he's practically bracing for it to the back. Before I reach him, a bright light flashes in the corner of my vision. What? Is that a camera? Oh, sorry, sweetie. I thought I turned the flash off. I had my hand to the other side of the lineup. The girl at the end is aiming her phone directly at me. Sorry, don't mind me. I just wanted to commemorate our new employee. I'm Finley, and take care of social media. I like Candid, so try again later when you're proud about me. Finley is also, Graves, I know what you're going to say. Don't ruin the surprise. Graves lets out a soft bark of a laugh. Alright. You tell Avery whenever you're ready. Thank you. Are you Donut Cat? Are you the Donut Cat? The two in the middle lineup look beyond unimpressed. One is smart mouth guy Reese, another looks like someone I don't want to mess with. Finley puts her hand on the shoulder, tough looking woman standing next to her. Since she's not going to introduce herself, this is Mason. She's our head chef. Our only chef, I guess. Huh. Well, it's nice to meet you both. Yeah. Ether reaches up and places her hand on her back and Mason's head. She pushes her hand forward, forcing Mason to nod. My maid Mason is putting up with us. Wow, that's the most you've spoken all day. She likes you already, Avery. Mason makes a quick little noise that could either be a laugh or a grunt. Maybe it was both. How kind of you to all to save the best for last. I'm Reese. I'm the one you'll want answering to after Graves, so you better stay on my good side. I would have sworn laundry was second command here, so I don't know what this guy's talking about. I didn't even see him at all during the interview yesterday. I'm on cat detail today, but don't think that means I won't be keeping an eye on you. Cat detail must be taking care of the cats, obviously. I'm learning quickly. I don't know why second command would be so eager to tell me he's going to clean litter boxes today. Maybe it's a weird status thing here. Ew. I'll be on my best behavior then, I guess. Good. Okay, that should be everybody then. Avery, you'll be training with me today. I hope that's okay. That's fine with me. It looks like I'm no longer needed. I have other work to do. You know where to find me. Soundtrack's pretty good. Graves sinks to the back of the cafe. I think I can hear footsteps on creaky stairs. Mason and Hayes disappear after him. Avery, did you have breakfast? We're gonna have something to eat before work if you'd like to join us. It's a tradition. That sounds great. I fed my cat, but I forgot to feed myself. Reese has already seated himself in a long booth seating along the wall. Heading? Booths. With the long booth seating, okay. He scoots two of the tables together and Landry pulls over another chair. Great, just sit down and relax. Mason's finishing up breakfast. I move to a seat, but Finley blocks my path. Avery, before we sit down, I have a question for you. Sure, what's up? Okay, is that... Her voice drops almost conspect and she leans into whisper. Is that a Akia shirt, isn't it? He's my favorite too. A what? Akia? From Blast Zone? From what? Look, you don't have to play dumb. I get it. No, I really know what it is. Is this like a show? Is this shirt from something? Oh, no. Never mind, don't worry about it. I just thought it was a cool shirt. But now you have my interest. But now you got my interest. What's Blast Zone? I don't know if it's ever your type of game after all. Oh, it's a game. I like games. Fine. Well, start about a man's passions clashing in a life-to-death struggle. Sounds dangerous. Oh, it is. But it's also romantic. Your eyes are creeping me out. Romantic like love blooming on the battlefield? Metal Gear Solid? That type of thing? Yeah, I think you do get it. Maybe I'll lend it to you sometime, if you prove yourself worthy. I'm not sure what that involves, but sure. Okay. He gives me a grin and wink and then takes a seat at the table next to Reese. I notice that someone at the table while I was talking to Finley. Mason Hayes should be out any minute, Avery. Come sit down. Sure. Where should I sit, though? What if there are some unspoken rules with this sort of thing in place? You never know with these groups. Landry and can from me back into the seat between him and Finley. Quietly, I take the seat. Mason emerges in the back of a large tray, balanced up each hand. I like that apron. I would buy that apron. One tray has a giant stack of French toast, the other is some kind of egg thing. I'm not sure, but it looks amazing. Whoa! I know how hungry I was until just now. Puts the trays in front of us and then returns to the kitchen. I hope she gets back soon, because I'm about to be on that egg thing like mochi on wet food. Mason returns to the leg, carrying 6 empty coffee cups in her hands. Hayes follows into a carefully balanced carafe full of coffee. They set the cups and carafe on the table and take their seats. Hayes' butt barely hits the chair before the others start to dig in. That's a nice scene. I'm a little afraid that I'll lose my hand in the fray if I try jumping out, but I'm so hungry. Landry reaches out an arm before the fortress of French toast slices. He lightly bats at Reese's hand as he reaches for the syrup pitcher. Saves up for Avery. Geez, calm down. You're the one stealing all the food. I haven't taken any more than usual. Breakfast is important. While everyone shouts and chatter across the table, I'll help myself a bit of everything. I'm not used to eating a real breakfast, especially one that didn't come out of the microwave. So I'm gonna savor this. Oh, this is amazing. Mason, what is this egg thing? Mason's eyebrow shoots up. She looks at me like a grin on her nose. Frittata. Is that like a souffle? It looks like it'd be really hard to make. Just eggs and vegetables in a pan. I have made a frittata before. Still, I know I wouldn't be able to make anything like that. It's really nice to have a real breakfast. What do you usually eat, Avery? Mostly cold pizza or toaster tarts, I guess, if I remember to get them. Mason glares at me just like knocked her plate on the floor. She stares directly at me, through me, with hard looks in her eyes. You eat here now, always. Can I still have pizza sometime? Not for breakfast, ever. I can hear Finley and Reese snickering. Okay, but other times are okay, right? Mason rolls her eyes and goes back to her coffee. Reese stares up at me between bites of French toast. Avery, when you're done, we need to talk about dress code. Oh, Reese, don't start this again. Shoot, it's no part of employee in the reputation. Why don't you pass the positive look at Reese? He glares at me, but a poke to the ribs from Finley Then some staring back at his plate. Melandri, you're such a mama bird sometimes. Lighten up. Avery, look at this place. We take our visual presentation very seriously here. Mason gives another grunt. Hayes pitches an empty plate and a cup on Mason's plate and takes a stack back in the urgency of tactical retreat. Grays and I expect a certain level of decor with the waitstaff. Is this about my outfit? I woke up a little late, so... No, it's about the uniform. Mason pushes a chair away from the table enough to force that it wobbles briefly on two legs. He stands up and takes a plate in one fell swoop. Opening soon, time to get ready. Picks up a now empty cast iron skillet with one hand and balances a few other plates on top. That looks heavy, but she's holding it all like it's nothing. Come on. She stares me down, gestures back door with the head nod before she heads into the kitchen. Don't think you can run off so easily, Avery. You got it written up. You'd get written up here if you don't have a Euro uniform. I'm gonna help Mason Hayes in the kitchen. Is Mason really the only chef here? That must take a lot of work. I bet she gets some help. Mostly I'm grateful she gave me an out. Whatever Reese is planning, it doesn't sound like anything but Finley cares for it. Anyone but Finley cares for it, so no thank you. I think Mason and Hayes wanted me to help, though. Fine. If Mason needs help, but you're not off the hook this yet. Reese. Oh, come on, Landry. Don't look at me like that. Something is definitely up. Whatever is not going to fall for it. Well, I'll be back when Mason says I'm done. Really retreat back to the kitchen before Reese can delay me further. I like that kitchen cat. I want that poster. Even though I work here now, I still feel like I'm trespassing on hollow ground. I've never been in a restaurant kitchen before. Heck, I'm barely in my own kitchen. It smells amazing, almost enough to make me hungry all over again. Hayes at the sink, carefully scrubbing the air skillet we used for breakfast. It looks like she's already got the dishes on lockdown, to be honest. Nation only spares me a glance. She's already back to work, and it looks like there's a lot left to do. She dips a long spatula in a metal bowl and heaps a glob of frosting on top of the cake. It's mesmerized much move as she works to smooth the frosting. Can I help? Any experience? With what, baking? Don't know why I asked. She doesn't bother looking out, but it doesn't feel like she can see the cake. But it feels like she doesn't have to see the cake to decorate it. I bet she could do this in her sleep. Don't touch anything. You seem really busy, are you sure? I bet you're really busy though, are you sure? Babysitting takes longer than doing it myself. Come on, there's gotta be something I can help with. You did ask me to come back here for a reason, right? To save you from leaks. If you insist, carry these boxes out. You just pile glass cardboard boxes sitting by the kitchen door. They're much wider than my arms can go around, but at half my height. What the heck? We're in this shipping these things, horses? Roger, out where? Out back, throw them wherever. You can count on me. No time for insignificant details like logistics or abstracts. I'm gonna do it. If I try to wrap my arms around the flattened box with eyes right, my fingertips really touch either side. I can't pick them with the hands either. They're too thick to grab from the top. Maybe I have a balance box on my feet like so, and brace on my hands like this. There. And how do I walk the door like this? Guess I can just waddle. Ah! Oh. Sorry. No. I start at a rough, sudden noise behind me. The carpet slips through my hand and cascades forward in a floppy, boxy avalanche. Ah! This not happens again. I turn around, and though Mason's face around me, I can see her shoulders shaking ever so slightly. Is she laughing? I mean, probably does look pathetic. But I don't know what she's the type to even know how to laugh. She seems to be getting mad at me for goofing up. Use Twine, the game making editor, right? Make a narrative game in Twine. Don't wait. Sorry. Hey, right there on the counter. Wrap them up. Ah, okay. Yeah, whoops. There's some twine right there. With some effort, I collect the boxes again and loop the twine around a few times. It's totally right. Now I can grab the string and I can drag them out. You look like you're gonna have hang glide on those. Maybe if the wind kicks up, I'll give it a shot. Ah. I look over and even Hayes is laughing a little. Though when I shoot him a quick smile, he hurries back to the sink and resumes scrubbing with favor. Favor. These two are tough customers. I bet they're not so bad once you get to know them. And I'm going to do just that, hopefully. Anything else I can lend these muscles to today? Got plenty of muscle of my own. Oh, okay. Well, let me know if you need any help. I guess I should find where Landry ran off to. He's trading me today, after all. I think he went upstairs. Boop. Head over to the foot of the staircase, but a cat has taken a station right on my path. Its sleeping belly up, stretched out nearly the whole width of the step. Buddy, that's really cute, but that's a dangerous place to sleep. He doesn't dignify me with response. Instead, the fat orange cat shimmies into place to settle itself even more. Gently, I nudge it to see if I can get the cat to move. Someone's gonna trip on you if you don't move. That's not gonna be fun for either of you. It opens one eye into a thin slit, making a murmuring noise, and flicks its tail. This little tiger isn't going anywhere, is it? All these cats here so spoiled? Guess I'll have to pick it up and move myself. I lean over to scoop it up, but as I do, a tiny orange and white bobtail cat whizzes past my feet. Stops on the step below the sleeping cat, then raises one paw and bats the other cat squarely on the forehead. The sleeping cat wakes up and hops to her feet and looks angry. Now I'm gonna have to break up a cat fight? Hey, you two. Bobtail flattens his ear and stares down at the orange cat. They both perk up and hear a voice from above. Ah! Is the hash brown sleeping on the stair again? The orange cat, hash browns again, spots away. Landry works his way down the stairs, eyes on the bobtail kitten. Was it really necessary to smack him? You should be nice. Bobtail turns his head in a wide arc, as almost to giving an okay, whatever response. He lazily struts over to the windowsill and takes up sentry. That cat's name is Hash Browns? Yeah. Graves names all the cats here. He comes up with something interesting once. What are some of their names? Well, there's Ramona, Sunsuki, Kotick, Owl, Bramblepelt, Now, Haisa, Valentine, Maria, N, Junta, Jamban, and so on. Holy crap. Which one is that bobtail? Oh, his face falls. Why does he look so nervous? Why don't you ask Reese later? Huh? Is that his cat? Did you name it something? Or is it a bad name? No, Gary should have told you about him. Let's go to work. It's time to open. My interest having any more of this. He walks past me in the front door without a glance. He unlocks the sign from closed to open. And ta-da. Your first day at Cat Spiral has begun. And nobody's here. This is a little anticlimactic. Yeah. The mornings are usually pretty slow. They might pick up later. Narrator, it didn't. At all. All day. Sure, a few people came in and Landry had me wait on the tables while I supervised. It went pretty well and I made a couple bucks in tips, but that was it. Then came down a couple times to check in. I saw Mason and Hayes every time I went to the kitchen, but I didn't see Reese at all. Reese's bobtailed cat on the hand was all over the place. I think that's why you've taken a shine to this one. They're both complete hands. Not that I mind that it was slow, just meant to get out the cats more. There are like 10 of them here? Maybe? Can't get a solid count on them. They seem to vanish sometimes. Looks like there's a lot of areas around here for them to hide. Thank you for your help today, Avery. Landry, Finley, and I finished wiping on the tables. Mason was gone before the cafe closed. I don't know where Hayes went. So how'd you like it? It always is quiet. I mean, not that I'm complaining. Not always. Tomorrow should be busier for sure. I've got plans. Oh, we should get here early then, huh? Don't say like you haven't always been. That you aren't always early. Oh, I have to come in early? Don't worry too much about it, Avery. Just show up at your regular time. Okay, thanks. I can't imagine what busy means here. It's like 6 people in here at the same time? I've got a little more work to do before I'm done on the blog, so you all go ahead. I'll close up if Grace doesn't get here to do it. Okay, thank you. Avery, you can head up. Thanks, are you leaving now? I can walk with you. I'll be out in a bit. You go right ahead. Okay. See y'all tomorrow. Night. Day 1 complete. Door closes behind me in the jingle. I have a job. My coworkers are pretty cute. I get to play with cats. And if this works out, I should be able to afford a place my own soon. Wait until my parents hear about this. They're very good right now. I can't help you unless celebrating fist pump. Alright. I think I just heard someone snort a laugh behind me. Thought I said that pretty quietly. Turn around, see who's there, but nobody had a cat. 2 cats actually. Cats in the cafe. Reese's cat and the Siamese cat to grow with ice. Crap, how'd they get outside? Did I let them out when I left? It's real bad. I'm sure one of the first rules working at a cat cafe is to do not lose the cats. Not look at me anymore, now's my chance. I start creeping towards both cats. If I move too suddenly, I might spook them. I'll make it a few steps before the bobtail's ears swivel back in my face. Without turning the rest of his head, he takes a sprinting leap and heads down one of the forks in the road. Siamese cats continue on the same path, as casual as ever. I can't get them both, but I need to get one of them. I better decide who to go after. Follow the Siamese cat. The bobtail's onto me clearly, but the Siamese cat hasn't picked up on it yet. My best chance right now is to probably follow the Siamese. It's gotten kind of far down the path. I better pick up my pace to catch up. I try to move those long strides, so always takes cover more ground, but that doesn't work out so well. Jogging is going to be easier. Or not. My feet are falling hard on the ground, and the cat notices. It's going faster now, so I better pick up the pace. I break out on a full run to follow him. He definitely knows I'm there now. It doesn't matter. I have bigger legs, so I'm going to catch up sooner or later. That's not actually how that works. I'm a pretty good runner. Finally close to the lap between us, suddenly the cat screeches to a halt and jerks his head around to face me. Avery, stop it! Cats can talk? Hey? Why are you chasing me? Because you got out. Wait, what am I saying? What are you saying? How are you saying? It's me. Me? Hayes. Last I checked, Hayes has got glasses. You didn't seem like the pranking type, Hayes. The Hayes cat is puffing up like a dusting brush. I feel bad the cat got caught up in whatever shenanigans they're trying to put me through right now. This seems like it should be against work procedure. He's telling you the truth, Avery, says another cat. Voice comes up behind me. I whirl around to see Landry, but he's not there. Down here. I readjust my gaze downward. Oh, come on. No, this isn't a joke, Avery. The Landry cat takes a few steps past me and sits down in front of the Hayes cat, even as the Maine Coon. His gait is long. No. Come on. No, no, no. Graves didn't tell you? Tell me what? That you're all secretly cats? Doesn't make any sense. This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I'm sorry, Avery. I thought he told you. Is that why you were acting weird? You were keeping something like something this bonkers a secret? It's not easy to talk about. Whenever we leave the cafe grounds, we turn into cats. I'm surprised to hear Hayes pipe up, of all people. Or cats. Cat people? It began around the time we started work here. Graves calls it a curse. Curse? A curse? This is too much. Though, I don't know if everybody thinks of it that way. But wait. Everyone? Is everyone at the cafe a secret cat? Yes? Graves too? No one has seen him as a cat, but it seems safe to assume. Am I going to turn into a cat too? Landry isn't looking at me anymore. He's avoiding eye contact as hard as he can. Ace says the same. Neither of the answers. I'm going to turn into a cat? Oh, come on! Sorry, Avery. Maybe you can stop it. We don't know what causes the curse. If you talk to the others tomorrow. Yeah, okay, sure, why not? Let's have a whole cat council. We can invite hash browns too. Is he also a person? I can see the fur of the painted A's shoulders rising on the edge of a little ridge. Seeing that takes the wind out of my sails a little bit. Yeah, alright. I'm too tired for this. This better be a weird dream or something. A weird work-induced hallucination. Sorry, Avery. Not listening to talking cats anymore, bye! The sun's barely gone down, and I'm capital D done with today. This is too much. Don't forget the good food this time. The canned stuff. Hey, did someone just say something? There's no one here but Mochi. Huh? Oh, for crap's sake. I say I'm standing next to the food bowl, looking at me with those suspicious eyes. I gently nudge him with my foot. Did you just say that? Myrrh. Nope. Nope, I'm done. I dump the rest of the canned food in the bowl and scurry out of the kitchen. Then I dump myself in bed. I don't even want to think about it right now. Oh, look at that shirt! That's such a good shirt. Oh, you. I'm just gonna sleep in a real bed for once. Maybe sleeping on the couch is so much mess in my head. I usually close the door, but I think it's a good idea tonight. I don't want Mochi whispering to me in this. I wake up early enough to surprise myself. This is gross. Who does this? At least I slept fairly well, all considered. My cheek hurts, kind of like getting one of those real powerful zits. Just when I have a job, I really see people day. What perfect timing. I kick my legs free of the big blankets and roll off the side of the bed with my usual grace. God, this feels gross. I don't know, I'm acting stuff here, but maybe Aunt Wendy has something to put on. I turn over to the vanity to assess the damage. This is not a zit. This is a whisker. There's a whisker growing on my face. Long pause. It won't come out. At first I thought it was maybe motion against something, but nope, growing out of my face. I try to pluck it. That's probably the worst idea I've ever had. Now I just know how sensitive the cat whiskers are. Is this really how the curse starts? I've been pacing around for too long. I gotta go to work, but I'm supposed to leave the house like this. What if someone sees me? I guess I try to cover something. I dig around finding some dust mess on this thing. Maybe that'll do for the trick. I pretend I have a cold or something. Or not. Because trying to put it on my face putting it on feels really awkward against my face. I'm at a loss here. I'll call one of the staffers, but I don't get the numbers yesterday. I guess it'll be hard to use a cell phone as a cat anyway. I'll go to the cafe and hope someone's there to ask. I didn't run into anyone with the cafe yesterday. I know in my luck there'll be a whole crowd or something. Keep my head down and walk quickly. Jeez, my face itches. Hope another one isn't coming in. Though it is enough to make me pick up my pace. Running to work is going to be a theme for me. Maybe it'll keep me in shape. I hope I keep my human shape too. Why are there so many people milling around the front of the cafe? Is this exactly what I was dreading? It's like since the show, especially look at the magical mutating cat person. As I approach the cafe, the whisker falls off like a dead leaf or something. Look at it, just fluttered to the floor. I lean to pick it up, I haven't seen it happen, I wouldn't have thought it fell off one of the cats. This is stupid. This is so stupid. My eyes start to sting. I can't tell if I should be mad or crying or both. My cat is acting up. This is just really, really stupid and I don't want to deal with it. I kick the door open with my foot, but it's actually pretty heavy, so it just sort of nudges open. Where the hell is Graves? Looks like most of them are already here. They're already setting the table for breakfast like a usual regular normal day where no one grows cat whiskers. Oh, Avery. I don't think he's in yet. What's the matter? This is the matter. Whole dumb situation. Probably can't see the whisker on the way around, but I don't care. He knows what I'm talking about. Oh, is that yours? What kind of cat are you? I'm not any kind of cat. I'm a people. I can't believe this. Oh, come on, Avery. You should have known this was going to happen. How was I supposed to know? Only someone didn't read their contract. Safe areas and other tips are mentioned in the welcome pamphlet. What contract? You just signed some paperwork when you started, right? Yeah. Well, how can you be so chill about this? We work for an evil dungeon lord who's turning us all into cats. I thought they're called dungeon lords. Avery knows what happened with Zebra. We're doing what we can. There's gotta be more he could be doing. Where is Graves? He may be upstairs, but I don't know. I remember hearing Graves going up some creaky steps yesterday. Maybe that's his office or something? Whatever it is, that room's gonna be missing a door after kicking off its hinges. I storm towards the back of the cafe. These steps must be back here somewhere. Hayes and Mason are in the kitchen. Hayes is gawking, and even Mason's got an eye on me. Avery, where are you going? I don't know this guy. I give him a piece of my mind. What? This cursed crap. The others trail me into the kitchen. What am I? The cat herder? Avery, chill out. We aren't all mad about it. Most of us just signed up for it on purpose. It's done some good for some of us. Well, I'm mad about it. I'm mad as hell. Turning into a cat just won't do jack for me. I know you're mad, but it's not Graves' fault. He does a lot to help us. We owe him. I don't owe him a damn thing. Seriously, Avery, shouting at our boss isn't going to change anything. Nothing we can do about it right now. Let's just sit down and talk about it. Well, I mean, yeah, you're right. I guess I'll see what you mean. Now, come on, don't be such a salty caramel latte. Finley puts her arm around my shoulder. I try to shrink my bitch, she just redoubles her efforts. I never had someone be so forceful at comforting me. Humph. You like donuts, right? How about jelly donuts? How does that do anything? I think I tried to show you that the cat's curse isn't all bad. She gives me a quick wink and a punch on the shoulder. Go ahead and sit down at the table. I'll be out to show you in a sec. This is so stupid. The frustration festers in my stomach, and now I don't know where to put it. The other hand slapped me gently between the shoulders. What is with these people? This time, it's Mason. Don't eat yet. Didn't eat yet, right? No, I've been freaking out all morning about this. How am I supposed to eat? She doesn't lift her head. I can feel her weight on my back. Stop sulking and sit down. Eat. Is this comfort or a threat? Good food calls you down. Gives me a firm but gentle push towards the dining area. It's a big, like being scooted forward by a steel pillar. I guess I might as well go sit down. Return to the front of the cafe and flop down in the chair at the tables. After the following everybody was doing, no one's bothered to come back out yet. Anything that can use space to cool off. It feels like I'm in a timeout. First out of the kitchen is Hayes, of all people. He tiptoes up and delicately sets a small cake down in front of me. It's chamomile and lavender tea. It can help with stress. I drink it sometimes when I'm overwhelmed too. Hayes flinches a bit when I look up at him. I pick up the teacup and hold it in my face. It smells lovely, at least. He looks at me with his eyebrows upturned until I take a sip. When I oblige, I see it means what he means. This is pretty calming. I let out a deep sigh and can feel my shoulders slump a bit. Hayes seems relieved that I've approved. He takes it as permission to sit down and take a seat next to me. You know, I get anxious a lot. You probably guessed that though, huh? Some things help me out, like tea. But I think that helps me the most is being a cat. I know that must sound pretty stupid, but it's nice to have somewhere to go. I like that I can curl up on a tiny corner and nothing is expected of me. It helps me a lot. So that's really does sound stupid. But that's what we mean. We aren't all mad about it. No, I think I get what you're saying. I don't agree, but I get it. Thanks. He doesn't seem to know what to say. He just sort of sits down at the table and picking pieces of paper off the napkin paper in front of him. Paper napkin. Gosh. I guess we're getting on to almost an hour. Do you hate people? You hate being around people? Huh? I mean, why would you work in a place where you're around people all the time if they make you nervous? Hello, kitten. Oh, this cat right here is a big cat. He likes people, or at least one person. Hey, how you doing? If that makes you nervous. Oh. They say it's like a muscle. You have to work up talking to people. Work on talking to people to get better at it. So I thought I'd try it, but... So you jump right in the deep end? I guess so. Hey, do I make you nervous too? What? I mean, I don't want to make you nervous. You can talk to me whenever you like, if you want. I don't know, practice something? Oh. Thanks. Of course. That's what coworkers are for, right? I guess so. Well, it's a start, I suppose. Esteemed patrons, may I have your attention, please? Especially you, Avery. Where is her voice even coming from? Down here, kidly. Huh? Kiddo. Look down and... Your jelly donut? It's a me! A real-life internet sensation. You're so surprised, you should see the look on your face right now. Wow, you've really capitalized on this curse, huh? I just started making videos as a way to make fun of the situation. Who knew it would make me the settler? I'll give you my autograph later if you like. No, I'm fine. Gives my legs a little pat and then gives me a wink. You're so starstruck. I am not. You so are. I bet you spend a lot of time on the internet. I bet you know all about me. No. You're blushing. Why would I be blushing about a cat? Oh, cut the shtick, both of you. Reese saunters up, serving platter in hand. He nudges Finley's side with his foot, scooting her a good distance from the table. Rude. Are you over your temper tantrum yet, Avery? Well, I almost was, but now you gotta come in here and call it a temper tantrum. No sense of humor, just like I said. He reaches over my shoulder and sets a plate of pancakes down in front of me. Finley, go change back. I don't want your dirty feet on the table. God, I'm gonna sneak a nip in your clothes next time you're on cat detail. Sneak nip into your clothes next time you're on cat detail. Despite her fret, Finley saunters off, tail flicking into the break room. She returns a moment later and flops down in the seat across from me, but not before grabbing another stack of pancakes from me. She's digging into food. Mason comes down the kitchen and takes her usual seat. Laundry follows close behind with another tray of pancakes, and the rest of the table pounces on the breakfast break. How are you feeling, Avery? Better, I guess. Glad to hear it. We didn't mean to spin this on you, but we all forgot how confusing it was at the start. I know you assume you already knew what was happening. Am I the only person who didn't read the contract? Did it say, like, hey, I'm gonna turn you a cat or something? Not in so many words, at least. But, of course, we all read it, right? Wow, the varying degrees of sheepiness going on the table right now. Nope. I didn't really understand the safe zones, the talk and things. I thought it was about safety protocols, but I didn't ask. Hayes, Frogs, links 10 they made the circle and play, which I'm choosing to interpret as no. I skimmed it. I got the potential for great power, but at a price part. But the specifics, oh my god, all of you. No wonder I'm the one on charge here. The point is, Avery, we don't want you to feel like you're alone. We're trying to find out more about this, but we all hit dead ends. Can't really expect WikiHow to hear a cat curse. Well, you can, but the results are, well, they're from the internet. Why don't you just ask him? Oh yeah, I did, but he's something like, ahem. We are but actors on the stage of life. We have been cast in the drama of this cafe. That sounds like something you would say. And you bought that? But everybody just sort of course nods and agrees to the Reese. Wow. But we're all in this together. We're like teammates now. We can figure it out. With or without Graves. Yeah, you're right. We can do this. Raise my fork in the pancake piece, still attached like a musketeer giving a salute. I get varying nods and murmurs and agreement, but no one follows my example. I thought we could have made this a thing. What we need to figure out first is crowd management. Jelly Donut days are rough and we need to be ready. I think I should spend time with Mason. Help her in the kitchen, of course. Hayes, too. I'm okay with that. We might need you both to come out and help us from time to time, too. We can't spare anyone besides Finley for cat detail today. You know how these days go. No cat breaks. Sorry, Hayes. I know. Avery, we'll be the main two covering the floor. Hayes and Reese will be out from time to time if you really get swamped. And Gravy should be by later to help us out. Might be a bit hectic at a show. I hope you're ready. Accepted. That sounds exciting. But this place is fun when it's busy. Yeah, some of the people who come by are so cute. Just wait till you see the kids. The little girl had Jelly Donut shirt she made herself. Oh, that's so cute. I think you look cute in Jelly Donut shirt too. Are you trying to get me to join your fan club or something? I don't have one, but if you want to manage it. No, that's your loss. Mason, are you ready? This is gonna be a long day for you. I like a challenge. Now finish eating so we get back to work. Yes, ma'am. All right. Well, we're gonna chop this up here and say Hustle Cat is a pretty cute game. I'm not sure where it goes, but it's got an interesting premise. Cheers.